Wow, that's loud. That's that audio down. Crimes and punishment. Punishment and crime. In the hall. Hello, everybody. Gamer54 will be here in a minute. She's cleaning out the dishwasher. But I am TougherDuck55. I better pull the stream up though till she gets here. I might better keep it up because a lot of times she forgets. Now I don't want to update my app. Where are we playing? Sherlock Holmes. Crimes and punishment. Punishment and crimes. No, it's just crimes and punishment. Okay. Oh, that neck hurts again. There in that head. That is definitely a spot. Oh, Barbara falls in quicksand. Okay, let's see. I guess we can start it until she gets here, just because I don't really want to leave y'all sitting on the home screen doing nothing. This game is apparently a memory of the Ukrainian country. There's Princess Loud. I'm deaf in my left ear now. The Fate of Black Peter. There she is. Yeah, you made it just in time. You want a chair?
Yeah. My butt hurts sometimes when I stand up.
Yeah, I see you.
Don't cat hair you're putting on my bed. He gets tired of me after a while because I uncover him, I scratch his little head, and then cover him back up. There was a crash.
A blindfolded man, too.
Holmes!
Stop shooting! I'm scared to move. This man crazy.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Oh, that's Sherlock.
And guess what? He's staring at. He's looking directly at me.
You are utterly mad.
Hang on. Okay, go. I wait till you reloaded.
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step. Sneaking handcuffs. Policeman. Ninth step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given
Well,
you were
that's pretty good.
blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Merry Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone, then.
In fact, in his free time, he just stand there and shoots at bases while blindfolded in those apartments.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Well, then let me move. Investigate the murder. There's about to be a murder here. I think this is my room. Yes.
Oh,
That
nice room.
coat scared me.
These guys.
Ooh, wardrobe. We got anything we can put on? Sailor outfit, unbuttoned suit, casual suit. That's considered casual. Black suit, brown suit, green suit, gray suit, light suit, bandit outfit.
I aspire to have that mini suit.
Morning gown. Oh, okay, I can pick from the suits. Casual suit, black suit, brown suit, green suit, gray suit, or light suit. I like the green suit. What about you?
It works for me.
I'm sorry, did I say to makeup table?
Yep.
We're going to the makeup table.
Oh, you get to choose what kind of hair you wear and everything.
It's locked.
I bet it's gotta be a disguise or something.
Probably. I gotta hold this hair when we get to it.
Okay. Everything locked?
More than likely. Yep, it's all locked. Let me go back to the 0 so I can actually get out of here. Alright. There's a little punching bag. I wanted to hit it. Wait, hell is
Yes,
this?
Sherlock. Oh my word.
Yikes.
You gotta get rid of that telescope.
Or move it. Hello there.
What a mess! What a terrible mess!
Are you alright? How about
You
shot
go
you?
along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs.
Okay. So what's been leave? Will be met in current case. In a future case. We have arrived.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
I thought he was hiding. Is there a way to walk faster? Oh, I can run!
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Can I go this way? I'm nosy, I'd
Inspector
look around.
Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Is there a gardener, by chance?
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock. I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Anything unusual?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
What's this? Ooh, okay.
Wow. You get to kind of look at her features, I guess.
Cameo.
Hey, I know that first thing too. I didn't know what it was. Catholic rose.
I want to see if she's wearing a wedding ring. It is.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Right.
indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank
Hey,
you,
but I hope
madam.
you ain't the one that killed him. You never get to pass him. Hey, Duck. To your right on the table, there's a little, white and green square packet. Yeah. The, sticky thing on the back of the controller came off.
Oh.
And now it's sticky. So I'm trying to get rid of the sticky.
Okay. I mean, you told me
Alright, help yourself. Helpeth thyselfeth. It's right there.
Oh, that feels nice.
I'm telling you, man, Bath and Body feels good, don't it?
Yeah, it sounds like cool. I don't know why. I think I got a fever.
That is really sticky. Hang on, guys. It's their controller's very sticky. In fact, the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. I won't do that yet. So the murder of where's the body?
Would it be in the garden?
Probably in that woodshed. I'm trying to get rid of sticky real quick. Probably gonna need another alcohol wipe.
I only see one.
Huh?
I only see that one.
I mean, I'll get it later.
Oh.
I'd have to deal with the sticky until then. I can flip it. Let's see. Good enough. Thank you. And put that back in the paper so I can throw it away. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is very sticky. Okay. How much glue do they use on this thing?
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Hey, is there a body in here I can look at?
Peter Carey's body is inside the
Thank you.
cabin. We took care not to touch.
Open sesame.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see. These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Can we play with the body now?
What a terrible way to die.
Yeah. I don't think there's any way around that.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years...
Suspiciously empty shelf.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches. Harpoons for hunting whales. Someone drank from this glass recently. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Aha.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Open sesame. Tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Like that goes there.
Sure, it looks like it would.
Wouldn't that be it?
That's right to me. I mean, it's a little not quite connected, but definitely all the flavors right there.
I can't move this but certain ways. We know it's a ship. I think I got it.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
That was more annoying than it needed to be.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
I see that. Smells like notebook. Hey, look at this.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
can't open it?
J.A.
Ha!
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
There's an anchor on the...
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
There's still stuff left about his notebook. There has to be. That's a light. It's... He picked up the knife and took it. Spud's mad at me. I uncovered him. Yeah, he's a weird little dude. Cause if you're done with it, it should be green. Also, we should be taking this because it's evidence. Hey, there we go. Now we can open it.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Logistics or whatever they're called, like latitude and longitude. I don't think we got everything we need. Just yet, Spud. Just yet. But we'll get it. See how it turned green?
Oh, okay.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Yeah, no shit.
No shit, Sherlock, literally. I went with my mind. Compass?
Old navigation
Navigation tool.
instruments, nothing interesting. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8. The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
I want to make sure I'm very thorough. Aha!
Hammerfest.
There's a whale.
Dundee. It's a whaling map.
It tells me
The ship's
same thing.
logs of
Oh, you haven't done that. Okay. I just seen the white.
Yeah, I keep clicking on it, trying to see if maybe he'll say something different. But alas, he does not. I think we got everything in here.
Have you
Hello there.
finished inspecting the crime scene?
Well, I guess not.
Mr. Holmes?
Maybe I need to use this.
Okay, so it should be 2 things. Hey, you got something.
An ambush.
Must be made tonight to see if break-in attempt will be repeated.
Ha. Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Once again, no shit, Sherlock.
So we gonna stake out the place and ambush whoever.
Let's do it.
gets in?
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window,
Sorry.
where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
That's not what I wanted. What if I talk to her again? How'd I get in first person? I want to get out of first person.
How did you get first person? Can we do that little arrows or something?
There we go. Circle. I'll be in third person. Hello there.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be that he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
So whoever killed him was trying to steal his papers? Okay, yeah. George. Is that something I can look at? I was just like shining a water lemon.
I doubt it, but
He stuck to my cord.
sorry. See it.
It's a red cord strode across the floor. You're a good kitty kitty. Tickle, 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 tickle.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Look at the noodle.
Hello, Noodle. You an angry looking little noodle. What's wrong? Where you going?
He sees you with a box.
You wanna play with the box?
You know he's nosy.
Alright, come on.
Kitty kitty.
We'll play with the box.
Why don't you open it with something instead of doing all that?
Okay, you got something.
Never cut towards yourself. Nothing is sharp.
Go. Well, yeah.
Did you hear that?
They're gonna be heard too if you don't shut up. No, I was talking to the Strahd.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
I'm stuck in a tree. Can't have a light or anything. Oh, he gagged too.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Why the heck are you here?
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not... It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
I've had it for a long time. I actually got that to make my Tomb Raider pickaxe. To the Scotland Yard. Spud, where are you? What are you doing? Kitty, kitty. Don't want him near it.
Good morning, Mr.
want you
Holmes.
to
Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I got free reign.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations.
Something written on the inside. From R. Dawson to my friend and partner, 1883.
And partner, 1883. From R. Dawson. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Which took the man's ring?
A handkerchief with the initials J.H.N. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
You want to open it up so we see what it looks like?
Oh, yeah.
I went the wrong way.
You know, wait, look.
Nah, I shouldn't be surprised. It is. Corner. Corner.
Locked.
Dang it. They locked the door. Hello.
Mr. Holmes.
Ah, here he is. Surprise!
He looks like the Joker.
Runner here looking like a newsboy. Now you got your ring. You know what? First I'm gonna examine you. Let's examine your stupid hat.
It's a shabby hat.
Stupid hat. A patch. Thin neck.
I'm not playing the...
Elaborate buttons. Nasty little hands. Yeah, he's picking up a blanket. Alright, missing two things.
Some fabric in
Expensive fabric.
there, man. And is that rust? Short. It's hard to make out them blurs.
I bet it's not his jacket.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
I would think.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
That is the correct answer.
So, Mr. Nelligan,
The ring is mine.
How would that not be the correct answer?
Ha.
no, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Quit picking on my blanket. Stop it.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But
Stop
where
picking
did
on
you
that.
find it? I didn't know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Here. Go
Oh,
under.
no, I beg you, I can't. If I
Yes.
told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Get your tail out of my shark's face.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
Evidence says otherwise, little man.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I am sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
He was balling near the Watson.
Right. I'll be back for you, Junior.
He left both doors open.
I leave all doors open.
He's let me say thank you or not. He's like bounce.
Doses. It's just me. No, that's my bad. You a guest.
You think it is?
I get claws up my hand. You have a lot of audacity for someone who's fully dependent on me.
He tries to be sensible about it for a couple times.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A
He don't mind me leaning over and kissing his little
Is
forehead
something
though.
bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before.
slap me.
On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
Stop it.
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
What?
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher
He said,
friend
do you
in
think
Whitechapel.
it's something about, do you
require the
want to slit
carcass
more
of a
pig's throat?
well-fed
No.
pig.
Oh, good. I want to impale
And
one
the
with a harpoon.
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
I hope they're dead.
Oh, he was a strange little man.
Yeah.
I need to take a harpoon with me.
Do you have a harpoon? Find a harpoon for the experience. Does he have a harpoon just laying around? You know what? I bet he does. Let's see. Check. Let's check Watson's room. Watson, you got a harpoon in here I can borrow? Where the heck was inside a harpoon? Hey, it's Toby!
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Messing up my blanket, you little heathen. I guess I'm gonna have to go to Woodsman Lee and get a harpoon. You're a good cat. You're a mean cat, but you're a good cat. What if I told the lady? Yeah, I need one of your husband's harpoons. Stop with the picking of my blanket. Because I don't think your little furry ass has any money for a new one. If you mess up this one.
She's gonna put you in cat commercials and pay for it.
Yeah.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
You be strutting cat cheeks on TV and be paying some bills.
That should
here
do
we go.
it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
Quit picking up a blanket! He doesn't listen very well, for those wondering. Stop it. Lay down.
He's about to bite. Got his mouth ready.
Lay down.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
His tail just a
To
flapping.
indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stuff it, stuff it.
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Why you gotta be so mean
Holmes,
about that?
you should aim for the
Because
mark
he's a
in
little
order
devil.
to perform the most
He tried
reliable
to attack
test.
you.
Yeah, he does that. That's why I got so many scars on my hand now.
Hey, look, you deserve it too.
Dang
Holmes,
it.
you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
He throw it a little high. A little higher.
So they think they threw it. They don't think he just like ran into him and impaled him.
He was holding a knife.
Yeah, but the harpoon was clearly longer.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
I think that's what they're trying to figure out.
Holmes, you should try.
Yeah, yeah. Enough of you bullshit,
I don't
Watson.
see you trying this, Watson.
Why are you an asshole? Beep. Beep, 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 beep.
He fell, yeah, but he gets enough. He gets enough. He gets enough. Don't you, son?
I was about to say, that was perfect. He can't tell
This
me
is the
otherwise.
best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Please hurry. There you go.
You couldn't just use the same corpse?
Yes, there you go.
I'm gonna say it's a feat of strength.
I feel like it'd be more of a feat of strength. I don't think that kid's strong. I mean, he could be a 1 in 1,000 shot, but there you go. Put some stuff together. Retrieving the notebook.
See if we got anything else we can get. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing else it could be. Right now, anyway.
Alcohol?
No, I'm fine.
son, she wasn't picking at you. She was trying to get you not to mess with her blanket. I know sometimes it's hard to understand that. You pick him a lot. But you were just trying to get my really mess on her. One eye squinted.
You get to Scotland Yard. He's a good old cat. As long as you don't touch him, he'll let you kiss on him, and sometimes he'll let you boop his nose. Beep.
He's almost grateful than he used to be.
Yeah.
He now wants his treats in that little bowl y'all gave him. He goes in his cage and sits there and makes you put treats in his bowl when he has it.
Oh. Hey, Junior, I'm back.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Not ready for you yet. Shut up. Where am I supposed to go?
Let's see the murder, inspect the
Crime scene. I bet we gotta go back to the crime scene. Dang it. At least you laying on top of the blanket, not under it. That.
I hope as Zora and Santi get older, they become a little more appreciative like Spud has. Spud didn't appreciate anything when he was little either.
No, Spud hated everything and everyone. They still got his body here? I want to know something. Why is this locked? Because there's a padlock. What about that? You little heathen.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Yeah, your poor husband can't go in your house. No. Josh shredded my arm. He ain't going back under my blanket. You're a bad cat when you want to be. You're a good cat when you want to be, but you're a little heathen sometimes too. Footprints.
Hey.
Around. It's not even. It's not. They're not stepping on the path. Meow. He might have to go to the bathroom. I think he's got to go to the bathroom. He's trying to tell you.
Okay, let's go to the bathroom.
If he starts getting agitated, he's got to go.
Son,
What'd he do?
the wrong way.
Oh, of course he did.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
Yes, did me too. I didn't even do anything.
I'm telling you, he's mean. Why can't I examine these footprints?
Why can't you then?
I think I just had an idea. He said that Peter Carey was a size 8. Little weird man that's still in the holding. I need to see your feet. That way I can see if it's his footprints or if it's Peter Carey's footprints or if it's neither. It'd be bad if he was a size 8 as well. Where's Lestrade? I need Stafford. I think his stuff be in the coroner's office. Open sesame. Is that it? No, that's a box.
Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Give me them boots.
Mr. Holmes?
Where's Stroud? Lestrade.
Mr. Holmes?
What am I doing here?
Shut
I've
up.
done nothing wrong.
Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for in the archives for. Oops. Yeah, I gotta go find that name in my archives. To Baker Street. Because he's an asshole. Thought we'd already established this.
This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post.
Here we go.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Indeed. Now where's those shoes?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
You there, child.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Norway.
I love these Sherlock games. They get you to thinking. They're good for working your brain.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Yeah, he ain't crying now.
Come on, little cat baby. With your beautiful slipper. It's okay. What's wrong with my mouth?
Alright, now we gotta find Wiggins. If I remember correctly, I think Wiggins is that little boy. Our little street urchin.
Street urchin.
You know what? I thought that was really what they were called at the time, were street urchins.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wow, that was easy.
Wiggins, I need you to track down
Oh,
certain
Wiggins.
people for me. I'll give you a
Wiggins!
You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
To the yard. I'll go do my thing while Wiggins goes and does his.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
We'll find out. Boots.
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it. Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
See if I can get anything out of him before I go.
Allow me to introduce
stuff.
myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who
I have
you
a theory,
are
but
and exactly
I'm gonna
what happened that
stay
you should
quiet.
be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well,
I
we shall
wonder
see.
if let's inspect him first. I'm wondering if he been having an affair with that woman.
Ah.
Gardener's hands. Looks like we found everything. We missing something?
Oh.
Old scar.
That's all for now.
I'm back for you. Don't you worry. I'm going home. I'm gonna inspect this letter. And then I'm going to back to the crime scene. Because you know what Sojourn said. It's always the widow.
Always the widow.
I guarantee you she has something to do with it.
I mean, an affair is a great motivator to kill the husband, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Oh, joy. Okay.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so first is gonna be the blue. Then the orange. And then the colorless. Then the green? I'm about to blow something up.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
This is not green. So I think I might have an idea of what it is. Okay. First is blue. Then orange. Then colorless. Then blue.
No, something isn't
It's gonna be
right.
colorless.
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Because it starts off in blue, and then it's orange, and then it's colorless. I don't know what the combination is after that, though.
I mean, how do you know that if it's not green or blue, it's gotta be colorless?
Because it's the only. Because orange is the last one.
Oh, okay.
You gonna mess me up.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning.
So. I don't know. Blue. Kitty, 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 kitty. I doubt it. I'm gonna try it. There's one thing left. Okay, so it's blue, orange, colorless orange. Blue.
No,
Dang
something
it.
isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Alright, so you're thinking blue, orange, colorless, orange, colorless? Okay, let's try it. Blue. Orange. Colorless. Orange. Colorless, you said? Colorless. Alright. Blue or green?
Ooh.
Green. Nice!
Thank you!
Blue.
That was your guesses.
No, something isn't right.
No!
No.
I need to start the reaction from the beginning.
But what you mean,
again.
no? What else you can do?
The last one left. What the crap?
Wanna try blue-green?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, blue.
The green was wrong before the blue. If the green was supposed to go for it, blue, you think you would have traded it.
I have no idea. Maybe he played us.
In fact, we haven't blown up that death yet.
Right? I'm about to blow something up.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Is there another potion?
First condition. All 7 reagents should
All
be
7
used.
reagents should be used.
Second condition. Orange
Orange?
reagent should be the third
Third.
one in the sequence after the blue reagent.
After blue.
Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
You got that?
So orange is after blue, colorless is after orange.
Write this down. Ready? I'm gonna... Y'all be able to hear him, but Ducks will be able to hear me, so hold on.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Alright. Now let's figure out what we need to do.
So all 7 have to be used.
Yep.
The orange is going to be the third one, but it's going to be after blue.
Okay.
And then colorless will come after orange.
Then what comes between blue and orange?
You tried green, didn't you?
Maybe colorless?
Maybe a colorless? Yeah, I like it like that. Maybe it's a colorless after an orange. Yeah, come here. Okay, it's a colorless.
Maybe. Could be it. I doubt it, but we're gonna find out.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
What if it's 2 oranges in a row?
Oh. It didn't specify which one you want at.
All we know is blue comes first. You can tell we're not cheating. Everything you see is at our own time.
Follow back colorless.
We'll go 2 oranges.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
What if it's two blues?
What if the orange is the fourth one? Like, if the orange is the third one after blue, what if it's blue, mystery, mystery, orange, orange, colorless?
Good idea. Try blue, blue. We're gonna find out in a second. Hey, sugar.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
What I'm saying is, I think the blue has to be first.
Yeah, it has to.
The orange has to be fourth. The other orange is gonna be fifth, and then the colorless is gonna be last.
I thought I said orange was third.
What third after blue? What if it's the third one after the blue one, not the third one done? You know what I'm saying?
Ah. So what do you think it is? Blue,
How colorless worked last time?
colorless, shut up stomach. Maybe green?
Maybe green? And if it's not, with another blue. Okay. Now try it. Try the other one.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Oh, you.
You and me both.
Okay.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange
only showing
reagent
6.
should be the third one in the sequence after the blue
What if
reagent.
it's
Third
blue,
condition,
colorless, green, orange,
colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Or we do blue, colorless, green last time.
Then we have blue, green, colorless.
Okay, try that.
Alright, blue, colorless. Let's try clear. Blue, clear. Last time we did blue, green.
Okay.
Okay, blue, colorless, green,
Orange.
orange.
Colorless.
What if now it's blue, orange, colorless?
Okay.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning
I'm thinking
again.
that the 2 oranges is actually the same vial. I'm thinking it's blue, mystery, mystery, orange, colorless, and then there's another one behind it.
Let's try what we did again, but we'll go with the one you said. Green. What was after green?
Orange.
Orange. What now?
Colorless.
Colorless. I thought orange came. I thought because it was down here.
Not 2 oranges, just try it. Okay,
Orange.
try orange.
Blue.
Yeah.
Okay, guess we got a choice for it to be blue.
No, something isn't right.
Okay, do the same
I need
thing,
to
just
start the
replace
reaction
last
from the
orange with
beginning
last blue.
again.
I can't remember what it was.
It was blue,
Right, we need to write this stuff down.
colorless, green.
Okay, blue. Colorless. Green.
Orange.
Orange.
Charles.
Clear.
Alright, try blue and orange.
Blue. Orange.
No, something isn't
Then
right.
what the heck
I need
can
to
it be?
start the reaction from the beginning again.
I'm not a chemist.
You already tried everything.
Except for the right concoction.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
I'm about to keep.
I'm probably gonna blow something up.
No, something isn't right. I need...
Let's see, all 7 rivals.
Mm-hmm.
Orange has to be after blue.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
The clear has to be after orange.
Mm-hmm. You would play it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. What if... So the clear's got to go after the orange.
And we know it has to start with blue.
It has to start with blue. So we put blue.
Okay. What's the mystery, though?
The 2 blues didn't work. Try green.
Green? Okay. For some reason, I think I thought I tried green.
Oh shoot, we messed up. Okay. Try blue.
Blue again?
Well, there's another one in between orange.
Maybe it's colorless.
Why is colorless always that color?
I thought somebody tried blue.
Try orange.
Orange. Shut up, stomach. Colorless?
So I don't think 2 orange back to back work.
No, I don't think so. Orange?
Try orange again.
Alright. Booyah!
Now I can
it
proceed
worked.
further.
Okay.
I say turn the color, he didn't say no this time. Nicely
Let us see if
done.
the content of this letter sheds a...
Yeah, I did. That ain't gonna be new by the time we get this stupid thing finished.
That born and lived out his sentence at this point.
Yeah.
I did as you asked and hid them well.
Ooh.
Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Doug. I did as you asked and hid them well, but beg you to reconsider, Eon, something, and remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which me. That took a lot longer than it needed to.
That didn't even really help us.
I'm still thinking it's the widow. Your vows.
I mean, is she right to the...
No, it was the man that we have locked up's letter. He was the one writing it.
Oh. So you think he's writing the widow?
I think he's writing the widow. I think they were cheating. I think she was a dirty two-timer.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
What'd you hide?
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Your letter, you dumb shit.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now.
You think you're slick. But guess what? You're about to find out you're as slick as sandpaper. Look at this thing is shoe prints.
You would think they'd let you...
We're missing someone. I bet it's a sailor. Aha! I bet it was yours.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The woman pays everybody else's key, still ain't got a key.
Too small.
These boots don't match the footprints. These footprints appear to be quite large.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else? Alright, you two-timer, what you gonna tell me?
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Thank you, madam.
Really, because his handkerchief has the same insignia as your little book. Care to explain?
Who could do such a thing?
You could do such a thing.
Poor husband.
You wanted your husband out the way so you could be with the gardener. To the yard. I'm gonna figure this case out. You ain't getting past Sherlock Holmes, you dusty hoe. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
You lying sack of shit.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
You let me in that shed, woman.
Locked.
You, let me in.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam. Let's see what could be hidden here.
Okay, we're back. Found a box.
Let us see what is in this box.
That was an easy lock to pick.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship.
I knew it!
That is interesting.
She's a two-time hussy.
Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all this time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade, and you must not worry for me. I knew it! I knew it, you two-timing floozy!
So did he abuse her or something? Or is he trying to make it that way?
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You're a two-timing whore.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Now you want to play boo-hoo card after you've
Thank
been
you,
caught.
madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Boo-hoo-hoo.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well
Attaboy.
done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Everybody in particular we're supposed to be trying to find? Harpooner.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch. Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
That kid's good.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is
He's
he?
a street urchin. I'm not
He
sure
lives
exactly
in a
what they
small
do.
furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
I paid him 2 guineas.
Urchin with an I or an E?
Aye.
Oh, it's a U.
Wait, you don't have to. I thought you meant like in though, not starting with.
Oh. It's a child who is poor and does not have a home.
Oh, that's sad.
So he's both. Hey.
So he could be innocent. Ha!
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him,
We
I
get
had
to
better
see eyes.
dress as a sailor.
kind of officer's hat?
Is it that second one?
That?
No, the second one.
It's like a newsboy hat. Bowler hat. It's a newsboy cap.
That.
Is that a sailor's hat? What about facial hair?
I thought you used to have mutton chops.
Mutton chops?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where's the mutton chops?
Should be a couple different options, like that one.
Like this?
Yeah. Who would purposely wear that?
You know, that's true.
Now I can approach Cairns.
We look ridiculous. Watson, I'm going out. Be back soon. Watch my dog. Mind the urchins. Probably. We look ridiculous. But it's so funny.
Watson, I'm going out. He didn't even look. He was sitting there like, he wasn't there, he wasn't there, and he wasn't wearing that ridiculous button job.
Or that stupid hat. You're a big burly man.
Patrick, what is the guy's name? Patrick?
Yep.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
We got arm wrestling?
I guess so. Follow Patrick Heron's facial expressions to understand his moves. Push, restrain, idle, and plan your counter strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. Oh, shit. No. We fighting tonight, boy? Nice try. Nope. Tap tap. Say it.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
You weren't focused, dude. It lasted 2.5 minutes. Long beard? There's a stain on his neck. Yeah, that's not important.
Cheap clothes. Strong hands. Yellow nails.
Sailor hat.
Oh man!
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
I took yours, bitch. Ah, that's what I thought. Tap tap. Bitch. I wasn't ready.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
Maybe 20.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
He sounds familiar. Sherlock drinking into his nose.
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumours about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know, don't you?
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course.
Yeah. Stay between you and the skies.
Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
So, was Black Peter the bad guy?
Give you this.
Playing drugs on him.
Here it is.
Giving him his thing back.
Oh, you took that?
That was his. Where's the bathroom? Help! I don't know where the bathroom is! No? Determine if the pouch is his. Like a it'd be like a perfect fit. I guess we're back.
Have you got any tobacco? We've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Gotta go. Deuces, I'm out of here.
Run, little Superman.
Where am I going?
Back to your place?
I guess. Change out of these clothes. Be kind of funny to walk to Scotland Yard like this. Walk in, let's grab like, I don't even want to know.
I bet whoever is driving around places just think,
Well, I mean, if it's the same guy, he's probably used to it by now.
That's true.
He's probably used to me and all that shenanigans. Hey, what's wrong?
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
Oh, hey, we changed. Yeah, I do believe he's the murderer. Now what?
Hey, there's the person. Can you put anything together? Pouch proves his guilt, or Pouch just proves that he was a visitor?
I believe it proves that he's guilty. We'll see what this adds up to it.
That's getting close to feat of strength. Maybe the letter in the confession?
I think I think that maybe the gardener did it. And he's trying to blame the
harpooner. Yeah.
I think he did
Gives
it.
him a motive. Hurtley's presence was.
I'm gonna click on the other one just to see if it changes anything. Nope.
Nope. As a matter of fact, it turns red.
Hurtley is guilty.
Oh. Liam Hurtley has been found guilty of the murder. He must be punished by the law. Liam's mind was clouded by his love for Judith, Peter's wife. This murder was a crime of passion under emotional duress. Nevertheless, he must answer to the law for what he has done. I mean, either way, he did it.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, we don't know what it was. I mean, he could have been blinded by love, but he still killed him.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't just go around letting everybody off just because, oh, you had an affair, you were blinded by love. Well, I mean, you still made the choice.
I'm gonna see if I can go to the Scotland Yard and see if I can talk to him. I know what else I'm gonna do too. Before I talk to you, I'll talk to you.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Let me talk to you then.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing.
I got a story for you.
I'm not saying another.
Shut your ass up. Somebody gonna be talking in a minute. You be singing like a canary when I get done with you. Well, well. Exactly who I was looking for. What in the heck you doing to Shape of Noses?
Your nose one to say.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
I'm gonna condemn him.
Okay.
Confirm your moral choice. Yes.
The case is solved. I am now ready to present the guilty party.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
Liam Hurtley.
It was Liam Hurtley.
That doesn't surprise me. I've never seen a guiltier looking fellow.
He was in love with Judith Carey. It caused a conflict that proved fatal for her husband.
I see. Come on now, let us confront him.
Liam Hurtley, you are formally accused of the murder of Peter Carey. We are aware that you were in love with Carey's wife. He was a violent and irascible man. He needed to be eliminated. You had no qualms.
But that's absurd. I'm innocent.
Well, we caught you, lad.
The case is resolved, Inspector. I shall return to Baker Street.
Very well, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye for now.
Liam Hurtley murdered Peter Carney remained silent to hide his crime. Thanks to your deductive reasoning, his relationship with Judas Carey was revealed, and also his presence at Woodman's Lee. You have decided to bring him to justice. Are you confident with your decision?
We're missing something.
You missed a clue.
Wait a minute. Hurtley is guilty. Hurtley's not guilty.
If it was red, if it was guilty, it'd be green. Oh. what's the other choice?
We're about to put the wrong man away. Because this is what got me. Sure, it says that Hurtley is guilty, but we still have these two.
Is Hurtley guilty or is the widow guilty?
I'm gonna try something. Let's see.
So still saying he's guilty?
We haven't found out this yet. A piece of the exchange. So we're gonna go home and we'll see if I can check the archives. This case has taken me almost 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Long case.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
I'm missing something.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner?
That's all I wanted.
So, you reckon that last clue will be the big clue we need?
I think so. So we have two more tasks.
Investigate the murder of here. John seems to be a usual thief. What is his role and all that?
Let's see. They've moved body. That's the only thing I can think of. And Patrick Cairn hated him. So he also has motive. Let's go. Please be down here. Where's the coroner? Where's the body? They've moved it.
These are the suspects.
I don't need his belongings.
These are the suspects' belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
CPR.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
What's that? Oh, Pouch proves guilt. Pouch just proves he was there.
Yep. How do I change the conclusion? Wait.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Do I think it was a little poor man?
I don't think so.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan,
We'll find
what
out, though.
exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
I think we may have found our man.
Patrick Cole he was found guilty of the murder. Patrick killed Peter Carey, but the murder was not premeditated. It was in self-defense against an armed and irrational drunken sailor.
The way he talked about him, I think it is square.
You think so?
I think so. Because he was drunk and he had a knife at his feet. So he was armed. The next day.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
Yes.
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
A harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yep.
Yes,
That's a loose end to tie up.
the tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable.
It was me.
Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
I'll do him goodbye. He's like, I've done that.
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug.
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
Telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
Gone.
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
Why does he remind me of Freddie Mercury?
He does.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
My father's securities.
He got the ball
Incredible. But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
We did it.
The only one capable. You did it. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin, but the murderer was in self-defense against an armed and furious drunken failure to decide to resolve Patrick.
The thing about it was, it hit me. We had loose ends, and then I remember the pig. That Gardner could have been no stronger than Sherlock if he has that punching bag there, and look at all the kind of stuff he does. And if he couldn't pin a pig carcass to the wall, there ain't no way that guy could have pinned a very angry, beefy human body to the wall.
That is true.
And then, since Patrick Cairns was a harpooner, he knew him. It was his pouch. He was the only person who was strong enough to execute that throw. Because, like you said, the only way that anybody else could have pinned him to the wall is if they would run into him, and he was armed, so there's no way anybody would have got close to him. Or it sounded like I know what I'm talking about.
You did good, though.
Thank you. I am sympathizing. I felt bad for the man. I really did. Aye, aye, Captain!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Riddle on the rails. Alright. Well, there you have it. We figured out the case of Black Peter. And we absolved Patrick Karen. He deserved it.
I mean, he shouldn't have been over there trying to steal, but I mean, self-defense is self-defense.
Well, I mean, he didn't really steal. He went and asked him for money.
Oh, he was just going to ask for money?
And then he insulted him.
So he got mad and tried to blackmail him.
Yeah, he told him that he remembered, and then he tried to kill him. That's why I paused this.
Blackmail isn't good too, but I mean,
Nah.
it doesn't. I suppose it doesn't condone somebody trying to stab you with a knife.
Exactly. But there we have it. I'm pretty sure that beating the first case was a save point.
Did it load?
I mean, it loaded in.
Okay, then you should be fine.
There you have it. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Go check us out on our socials, GamerGibbs54 and TougherDuck55. Check us out over on the YouTube channel Gamer Gibbs. Let us know if you want to see more Crime and Punishments, Sherlock Holmes.
And did you get it right?
Yeah, who did y'all think it was? Did y'all think that it was Patrick Cairns? Did y'all think it was Liam Hurtley? Or did y'all think it was Junior? Whose name already escapes me. John? I think it was John. But, thank you for being here, Duck. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
I'll have to play more of this.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was just long.
Yeah, we'll have to do it on days when we ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah. But as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night or rest of your day, depending on where or when you're watching this video. Keep on keeping on, everybody. And until we come back together to embark on another crazy adventure, or another crazy case, just like this one. Deuces, deuces.